Alright, so welcome back. Hoping you're having a fabulous day here today. If you don't already know, because apparently this is a big thing for people not to know, that yes, Global always has the update delayed. Yes, it is a 7-day delay, or rather a 5-day delay. It's just because that's how it is. And yes, JP has it first, even though it's the global anniversary. I know. But still, it is releasing in like 2 or 3 days. It'll be here Monday. Okay, so as of right now, we're on Friday. For me, Monday, it releases. Boom. With that being said, if you don't already know, all of this stuff over here on Global is going to be ending, and there's things you should actually do that are super important this time before the festival rolls around, because it's a festival. You're going to be leveling up a lot of units here, and a lot of materials here could save you. Let's talk about it here today. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. So first thing, I want to talk about this, like, actually super important. Hawk Pass, correct? Hawk Pass will be ending and restarting. That is 4 weeks of beautiful currency, and if you don't already know on JP, and I'll show it to you in a second here, guess what? If you're not buying all the Hawk Pass things, you're missing out, right? Now, realize that I think this is the one ending right now, so if you want it, go and buy it, that's the first thing. But Escanor is coming to the Hawk Pass, and a lot of you that didn't buy his cosmetics, that is the greatest purchase you can make. So go right now and do every ounce of the Hawk Pass you possibly can. Finish every single challenge, because you will need it. I am not lying when I say this. That costume will help you a lot, and the costume looks damn good. Missing out on that is the worst thing, and then spending gems on that is also the worst thing, because you can get it for free. So if you want to heavily grind and finish everything in the Hawk Pass, you can get a crap ton. It's like 50 per one, and that's a lot. All right, so is it 50? I think it's 50, right? But get it done. Go and do every single mission. And if you want anything here beforehand, buy it. But again, realize that Escanor is coming soon, right? It is not coming in this update, so keep that in mind. You still have 1 month, but you can save this currency from this one, the next Hawk Pass, and then get it when Escanor finally releases. I think Kizuna is the one dropping now, so keep in mind, Escanor is not dropping just yet, but he will be dropping in 1 month when we get our next Hawk Pass, okay? So keep that in mind. Farm the entire thing. Let me just show you what the Escanor one looks like. You need to see this. If you're not buying football Escanor, what are you doing? Look at this, bro. This is absolutely one of the... Look at that, Escanor 71. Oh, no, this is one of the best freaking cosmetics I've seen in a while. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. The gloves also look really nice. So if you want a good skin and you want to get some nice little CC, hey, it's free. Can't complain. It is free. The helmet too. Yeah, man, you better have enough for this. Otherwise, you're missing out. So realize that drops in this update. But again, not exactly in this update for Global, because we're always 1 month behind on Hawk Passes. We're going to get Kizuna and then that. So on here, we are, what is it? We just started? Yeah, so we just started. So you'll have 2 full runs of Hawk Pass to enjoy and collect currency for this. Keep that in mind. So remember, you can make it, right? 50, there's a bunch of these. With it, you can buy maybe one of the pieces, maybe 1.5. I don't know exactly how much it gives, but with everything, do your dailies, do all of that. Before that arrives, you have 60 days. It's so much time to actually acquire the skin. 30 now, and then 30 when it drops. So keep that in mind. That's there. And also, I highly recommend, because you see, guess what Relic just released? A Demonic Beast Relic that can be very, very useful. I would go over here to Exchange Shop. I would go and attempt to beat the Nidhogg floor 1, floor 2. Whatever you can manage on whatever ability you have, do that. If you can't manage too much, just at least do the clear reward top left. That'll be 1. This will be 1. Boom. I would, again, try it. If you formulate that team with Valenti, you will be able to just constantly farm that floor. And it is really easy, in my opinion. Yes, I do have some decent substats. Yes, I do have them built. That's my, again, bias, but it's kind of easy in comparison to other bosses. Skull and Hottie for me was harder day 1 than this is harder day 1. So, again, I am able to beat it, but you might not be able to. We're all in different situations with our units and our stats and our GP points and all that. So again, I would at least get 2 a week, try that, but also realize that you have to get at some point the other currency, the middle one, to craft the relic. So if you can farm constantly after, you just do this for now, you build teams over the next few weeks, and then you try it, that could help you. But, there is this. If you want to try it, go and buy these ones. Every single week you can buy 1. That'll be 3 a week if you can beat floor 1. That'll be extra if you can beat floor 2. So up to you. I'm just putting it out there. You can do this. So next up, Sweet Valentine's Day event. This will give you a bunch of rewards. Also, make sure to pick and choose what you want to do. If you did start doing it early, you actually had a chance to get the best rewards, because you can pick which one is the best out of each one. For example, right here, let's say that you wanted pendants. You can donate to the first one and only get pendants. Or if you really wanted engraving stones, you go and donate for engraving stones, whichever one you thought was the best. For this one, all 3 suck for me. For this one, all 3 suck for me. I mean, those are fine. For this one, like, I'd go for this just personally. 10 of those is pretty good. What is it? 15 of these equals 1 gem. So realize you can get a bunch of stuff from this, like 3 gems if you want to. This, it's just depending on what you want. Mainly the one to go for is usually this because it's, I think, the rarest one in comparison to the two. It's just the one that I always have the least of. But again, if you are taking care of it properly, you can go and do that. If you weren't, just go and complete it, get it done. There is a UR pendant waiting for you, which is worth 6 pendants. And again, it is pretty good for the regular rewards. Getting this card set is really nice. So get the card set. Do not miss out on the card set either. There is also the Hawk event that's currently going on, which will give you a bunch of rewards if you've been doing it properly, which clearly we haven't. But for this, I'll finish it for Jazzy and get it done. But there is the pendant, there is the full awakening token, there is the 3 SSR SA coins, whatever. But all is pretty good rewards. And then again, if you've been doing it daily, you've been getting all of this, which is pretty nice. A bunch of these a day is beautiful. So get it done, get it out of the way, finish it up. There's also the storyline event, which I'm thinking Jazzy hasn't played yet, but play it. It is such a good event. I genuinely enjoyed it when I played on JP and on my account. It's a fun thing. Read through it. It's actually really cool how they kind of handled everything and did it, but that is there also. So if you want to go and take care of that, finish those things. Those are a lot of rewards just kind of sitting there idle for you. Labyrinth will open up. So realize that is something just to get into the back of your head that, oh, Labyrinth's coming. Prepare mentally. I did make a video where I gave like my initial thoughts and I gave you a little bit of tips. I recommend watching that video just because, and no, I'm not doing it for any other reason, just because when I said those tips, I then went and again fully just did the tips that I gave, and I was like, you know what, let me just stick to what I said exactly. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go all human race buff, picked every unit human race, picked all human race buffs when I got one. So I waited, right? So how I started it was I checked, and this is off, I'm gonna do this in the guide, I'll explain it then. I picked the human race buff, and then I went in, and then it was again based off what buff I got originally, and that happened to be human race, and then I just picked every human race unit, and that's how I beat it. So again, it's difficult if you don't know what you're doing, and if you don't get some RNG, it is going to be difficult regardless of anything. That is there. But there's also Final Boss that will be ending with Final Boss. Do it. Score reward also, make sure you get that done. Almost there, I'll finish it for Jazzy, but that's there. If I were to show you the shop, so yeah, 2 days left for this, for Jazzy, 5 days for this. If I'm making this video on a Friday, you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's on you if you mess up, so make sure to get it done. There's a bunch of rewards here to actually kind of use. This is good if you can farm and you're too lazy to do it. This is good, this is good, this is good. And again, when you log in, I'll show it to you on JP. They give you a bunch of stuff, a bunch of rewards, presents, and stuff like that to like use for the festival. I'll show it to you in a second, but there is a lot. So make sure you finish Final Boss. Make sure you finish the other stuff over there. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do this. Again, the cosmetics are going to go live also for purchase. If you want to go and purchase them, so first, these are leaving. If you want them, go and buy them. They are very important if you want those buffs. If you want these, you can go and buy them. If you want these, you can go and buy them. They're going to be active for gems shortly, right? So if you want to spend money, go spend money. If you don't want to spend money, wait. In 2 days, there are 3 days and 4 hours, they are going to be active for gems. You can purchase with gems. So depending on what you're summoning for, if you're not summoning for Mael, you go and buy your costumes. If you're not buying costumes, you go summon for Mael. If you're doing both, you're a whale, or you have gems left over, or you didn't summon for Freya. That's what it is. You didn't go down Risbo for Freya, but that is there. So keep that in mind. That is something just to know in the back of your head. This nobody cares for, but this, have fun. So with it, that's mainly what I wanted to show you. And this is also the banner that's going to be leaving. Nobody really cares, but that's there. If you cared for King, summon, he's leaving. He won't return for another 6 months-ish. Yeah. And as promised, I'll show you what the rewards were when you log in. It is a good amount of stuff. So this is today's reward. This is the Lucky Bag token. 30 gems as a gift. 5 gems as a gift. 5 gems, 125, 75, 1 of this, 3 of this. It's pretty damn good. And then the last thing being this. So I do recommend just log in right away, have fun with it. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, and enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah.